I'm live. Hello, welcome in. I feel like I always say that I'm not going to be on long, and I'm probably not. It just depends on if I get some engagements or not. If not, it'll be a short live because I have to do another live on another platform. So, hello, hello, hello. Um, Hi, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you? How are you? So, like I said, I'm probably not gonna be on here that long. I just wanted to come and tell you my story. That's good. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. So I just wanted to come on and tell my story, and then I'm gonna hop off and probably go over to another platform. But yeah, so if this is your first time seeing me, my name is D. I go by D Denise. I am a single mom, and I help other overwhelmed single moms um, who are living maybe on a one income, paycheck to paycheck cycle, learn how to start digital marketing and digital products without getting a second job, without getting another schedule, and being even more overwhelmed than they already are. Um, and, just not burning themselves out. So, that's why I'm here. So if you are a tired, overstimulated, overworked, overwhelmed mom or single mom, then this live is for you and welcome in. And I just want to say, probably before people start coming in or whatever, that this live is for moms and moms only. Um, because that's who I talk to. So, and I hate that I say all the time. I gotta work on it. We're working on it. So I didn't wake up wanting to start digital marketing. That was never in my plans. I probably heard of digital marketing maybe once, probably a few years ago, back in 2023. And it I think it came on my across my timeline or something, and I was intrigued a little, but I never really looked into it further. It was like I saw it, and then I was like, oh. So, but I got here because life got real, real fast. Um, I am. I'm trying to. Thank you. This is the only message I'm gonna say. In this whole Okay. Anyway, so life got real, real fast. Um, I lost my second job and things got real funny. Money was not coming in as fast. My bills wasn't stopping, my responsibilities wasn't stopping, but my income it slacked. So I had to really figure out a way to make other income to because I was on already on a paycheck to paycheck cycle, and then me losing that second job really made things really tight. So I tried to supplement my income by door dashing, and that was a struggle for me in a sense because it was supposed to help supplement some income, but instead I felt like it was taking more money out than it was putting in. So I one day I just decided to stop because I felt like I was putting more gas in my car. I was getting more oil changes, car breaks, car repairs, and the constant driving. And at the end of the day, it was still not enough money coming in. So I had to make an executive decision to just, this ain't working. I gotta figure something out. I gotta find something else that's gonna be more sustainable. And I didn't want to get a second job because I do have a 10-year-old and I didn't want to take more time away from her. I wanted to find something where I can work, from home and not be away from her all those hours. I'm already at work, working my 9 to 5. She's at school and I'm working my 9 to 5. Then I'm coming home, I'm door dashing, I'm doing whatever other second job I had prior to the door dashing. And I just got tired of it. I'm just like, I'm not really seeing my baby other than me getting her ready for school and me putting her down at night for bed. So it's really not fair. So yeah, I just decided that I needed to find something else, something more sustainable, like I said earlier. So my goal always, I felt like ever since my youngest daughter was a baby, um, to be at home with her, but I never could. I'm the only person in the household that's bringing in the money, so I had to go to work. And I really didn't know another way other than working a 9 to 5. So that's what I did. But I did desire to be home with her because even when my oldest two were younger, I was working a 9 to 5. I was even going to school full time. So again, I'm at work, they're at school. I get home from school. I'm sorry, I get home from work. They get home from school. I'm packing them back up to take them to my mom's house so I can go to class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And sometimes, depending on which semester I was in, I was going 3 days a week. So I was always on the grind to get or have a better life for me and my kids. And it gets tiring at some point. So um I just wanted to choose. I wanted to stop choosing between paying my bills and my peace. Like I wanted something where, again, where I could be at home. I ain't gonna say chilling, but I'm at home. If my daughter needed me to go on a field trip with her, I could go on a field trip with her without asking my supervisor, begging to get off or fighting somebody for that day off for PTO. I'm really over the 9 to 5, but that's another day topic for a different day. I'm not even about to go on that rant. So I like I said, I decided to quit the door dashing, and I was looking for ways to make money online, especially something that made sense for moms. Do I have any? I like to see your ceiling fan. Why, if you're still in here, why do you want to see my ceiling fan? Don't listen. This You might not have been on here earlier, and I hope that you are still on here so you can hear this. This is for moms. So if you are on here being weird and wanting to say little funny stuff, you can exit stage left, please, because I'm not the one. I will block you real fast. Please do not play with me. So anyway, that's why oh, people get on my nerves, Lord. So, again, I started to look for something for moms, especially for single moms. So I looked up online ways to make money online, and I came across digital marketing. And for those of you that don't know what digital marketing is just basically the act of selling products or services online. So whether that is digital products, physical products, or service-based products or business. Excuse me. So for instance, if you have a skincare line and you're wanting to tell the world about your skincare line, where you're gonna go? You're gonna go on Instagram, you're gonna go on YouTube, TikTok, and you're gonna talk about your products. So that's basically what digital marketing is. But I also talk about digital products, which is a little bit easier than having a physical based business because you don't have to worry about the inventory, you don't have to worry about shipping, you don't have to worry about weird customers, right? And so you you just selling things digitally to your audience or your customers or whatever. Um so yeah, so that's basically my story again. If you are a mom, I don't know if you want to put in the chat if you're a mom, put mom in the chat. And if you are interested in digital marketing or digital products, I do have a free guide, which is what you see on my screen here. It is called, it's actually a checklist, but it's called You're More Ready Than You Think. And some people think that they aren't ready. And I'm not gonna say people, some moms think that they aren't ready. They feel like maybe their house isn't aesthetically pleasing. They might not have the right tools or the equipment, or may not have anything to say, but you actually do. All you need is your phone. You need a good strong Wi-Fi signal, and you need the tenacity and the willing to want to learn a new skill. Also, digital marketing is a skill. So if you're willing to learn a new skill, then you might want to check out my free guide. Again, it's on the screen, and it's called You're More Ready Than You Think. And it's basically just a checklist just to check off some things that you may have already to get started. And 9 chances out of 10, you have a phone, you have Wi-Fi, and you just need the mindset and willingness to start. So that's probably the one thing people feel like that they don't have is that willingness to start. But listen, you don't have to be perfect. I'm sitting on here with my phone that is cracked. Literally, I have the iPhone 13 Pro, and I left my phone on top of my car and drove off and forgot that it was on there. And it was in a busy intersection, so I had to hurry up and go back and get it. But nevertheless, two of my lenses on my phone are cracked, and I am recording content. I'm not letting my cracked phone stop me from recording content. This laptop that you're looking at, my son broke it. So half of the screen on this side is, let me show you. Listen, look, ghetto. Um, yeah, it's messed up, and I have to replace both of my phone and my laptop, but I'm not doing that right now. So I said all that to say it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm sitting here with a cracked phone. That's why it's not as clear as it should be. And my laptop is jacked up. So, but I'm willing to start and I'm willing to make a change in my life because I feel like I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to be in a G Wagon. I'm not trying to be in a mansion. I just want to be available for my daughter without working a 9 to 5 until I'm 70. I want to have financial freedom. I want to be able to come and go as I please. Just an hour before I got on here, I don't know if you guys are affected by the snowstorm that just happened, but I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, and I work at a university. We were closed today, but tomorrow we're open, but my daughter doesn't have school. So I literally just have to text my supervisor and let her know that I won't be home. I'm sorry. I won't be at work tomorrow because my daughter has virtual learning. So I don't want to have to. Well, I didn't ask. I told her, but still, and all, I don't want to have to ask. Can I get this day off again? I don't want to fight for PTO. I want to live my life on my terms and my terms only. Period. So, anyway, that was my spiel. Again, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat for me. If not, I'm gonna stay on here for just a few more minutes, and I am going to go. Is anyone in the chat? Did you all have any issues with the snow, or were you affected by the snow, or where are you from? Don't be shy. Again, excuse me, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I think we got about 9 inches of snow, which is a lot. So we are shut down. Well, we was today. I think things are opening back up, but I won't be at work tomorrow. I'm not about to be skating these streets. It's not worth it. And my daughter is off, and so I'm just like, you know what? Nope, I will not be going in. So anyway, I guess y'all don't want to talk, and it's fine. Um, Again, if you are interested, you could go in my bio. My link to the guide or the checklist will be in my bio. I will also pin it once we get off this live because I don't know how to do it while we're on here. So I'll pin a comment, and you can also just get the guide. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just informational. So again, if you're ready, if you're a mom and you've been wanting, you tired too and wanting to get out of your situation, maybe just want more than one income. You might not want to quit your job. You might love your job. And that's fine, but we want to have more than one income just in case that job say, okay, we don't need you no more. You want to have a backup. So so if you are a mom and you are interested, go ahead and check out my bio, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. I would love it if you would subscribe. There will be more content. I will try and go on. I'm making a promise to myself to go on every day. I'll actually be on tomorrow morning since I'm not going to work tomorrow. So I'll be on at about maybe 6, 7, something like that. It'll be early in the morning. And then I'll get back on maybe later in the evening around this time, or maybe around 7, because I think I have a call at 8. So I won't be able to get on at 8. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Again, if you are interested in digital marketing, again, it's not hard to get into. And there's nothing wrong with getting information if you're interested. So go ahead, check out the checklist. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Again, thank you for taking the time out to listen to me chat. All right, see you later.